speaker is a dear friend of mine. He constantly inspires me to do better. He is a celebrated drag queen, an activist, and a beautiful person. I'll keep it short as we're nearing the end. Christian Fairlove, aka Melody Lucas.
Hey. Let's try that again. Hey. Hey. Third time's the charm. Hey. Hey. All right. As I look out and I see all of your faces, I am reminded just how much beauty we really have in the world. You guys are really, truly beautiful. Today I was contemplating whether or not to grab my tackle box of makeup and slap on 50 pounds of MAC and come and drag as Melody Lucas, but I was reminded that this is my real face. This is the face of equality. Your face is the face of equality. This gave me quite the metaphor to wrestle with because we live in a world that tends to put makeup on the issues that ail our community and call it progress, when all we've really done is highlight a few triumphs and contour and shadow what we don't want the world to really see. This, my friends, is not true progress. The definition of progress is a forward or onward movement to a desired destination. I'm that little kid in the back seat. Are we there yet? The definition of equality is being equal, the state of being equal in rights, status, and opportunities. But I want to add life and love to that. We fight so hard to be equal within the eyes of the opposition that we forget that attaining said equality is the affixing of the roof on our LGBTQ house. But my friends, we have forgotten our foundation. Progress to me is like building a home. Sure, it's nice to throw on a new paint job, a lavish landscape, a new roof, a pool, marriage equality. Sorry. Sure, all of this will increase the value. However, what happens when the foundation goes neglected? What happens to all of the hard work and beauty and labor that you now can see, but now everything starts to sink? This all begins with us. Foundational progress is what we should strive for. We need more positivity. We need more love. We need more progress. But importantly, we need each other. The only way to get to where we desire is to invite, include, inspire, improve, and walk together. So I say to you, one soul to another, I see you. I accept you. I respect you. I love you. And I need you. And we need equality. Recently, my husband Michael and I decided to change our last names. We wrestled around with a lot of different options, and we even sought the help of friends, but we chose Fair Love. Fair, as if you're going somewhere. And love. Love usually doesn't need an explanation, but we know we can't get anywhere without love. 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 Sometimes that doesn't even sound like a word anymore because we use it so much. We hear it all the time. Love wins. Love has no labels. Love is love. We say it so much. Stop saying love. Speak love. There's a difference when something is said to you versus when something speaks to you. This reminds me of a book by Gary Chapman called The 5 Love Languages. Acts of kindness, Buy the person in line at Starbucks a coffee behind you, unless rent's due because they're expensive for no reason. But it also doesn't have to be something you pay for. You can give of yourself, and that be an act of kindness, and it's also free. Words of affirmation. Vocalize your appreciation of someone. Physical touch. And no, that don't mean sex. You can hug someone. Everyone knows I'm a hugger. Receiving gifts. A smile can be a gift, even or especially for someone who needs it. And quality time. The simple presence of another, existing within the same space, even just for a moment. There are those who want us to fail at love. There are those who expect us to fail at love. But I say do the unexpected. And it doesn't matter if we continue to get saddled with lemons. I always say, when life gives you lemons, make grape juice, then sit back and watch the world wonder how you did it. Do the unexpected. Now lastly, we all know the ever so popular phrase, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love anybody else? We hear that a lot. Even RuPaul says it every episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. And a lot of my friends, they're looking right at me. I'm committing one of the gay sins by going against RuPaul because I don't like this phrase. This phrase says to me that I have to love me first. That I can't love any of you until I love myself. Imagine if we lived in a world that gave love to others first. Imagine if you looked in the mirror and you loved yourself because you give love. If we lived in a world that gave love first, Pulse would not have happened. So we're gonna flip this today. If you cannot give love to someone else, how can you love yourself? Thank you.